Hello? Me and this bish. The other day I tried streaming and then I just got way too tired. Feeling a bit under the weather that day, but we're good now. Kind of. It's been off and on. But we're here. And we're in the clear. We're gonna play some Ocksi Kleen. My kitten has discovered my couch finally. Da 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 da. Hate that song. I kind of don't like the tips. Are you gonna equip a pillow? Yeah, I'd rather just stick it on my bed. Don't need that shit in my inventory. Raw yards? Heavy tools. Where did we leave off last time? Oh, we were looking for chickens. We're all the way down here. We went here, I believe, and looked at the coop over there. There was no chickens. I swear if we have to go to fucking Ovo for this, I'm gonna be very upset. And we are... not there. I know we're kind of getting closer to... oh, we're right here. Oh, there's a nice-ass fucking house back there. Wow, there's a really nice house over here. What is that? I'm looking for chicken hutches. However, well, there's one over here, but that's a very populated area. Not sure I'm gonna trust it. Now, what if we take this road we're on? Now, if we head over here, is there a chicken hutch over in this area? You know, that'd be a shitty place to go. Like, it's cool, but why is there a boarding school out in the middle of the forest? Okay, but where are the chicken hutches? Oh, where is that at? All the way out by Ekron. I'm not sure if I'm ready for that type of commitment yet. Especially considering that my gas is at a quarter tank. Oh, if you go to Brandenburg, I know there's a lot out there. Oh, wow, okay. I need to start paying attention when I'm driving. I was kind of spacing out trying to think. Luckily, those signs are actually not solid. So yeah, if you take that road up there, it'll take you to a really nice house. However, I'm not going to take a fucking van like this over there because that's just a death trap. I think the only place I can think of really where we can get chickens now is Ovo. I mean, what are the chances that Ovo is also empty? I believe tomorrow will be helicopter day. We haven't hit it yet. I see on my alarm. Set. Hello there, zombies. I just want to find chickens. That's all I want to find. I got my cows, I got my sheep, I got my pigs. Chickens are the thing that I'm missing. Chickens are the way of the future. But I'm also afraid that Ovo is the place that's going to hold the chickens, because I have not found a single chicken yet. And I've searched a considerable amount of hutches, so... I mean, there's like one spot that I know of that'll probably have chickens. However, it's in that one area south of, or southwest of Rosewood. And that spot, at least in 41, was super populated. I don't know how 42 would handle it. But I don't know, I guess we'll check that out at some point. But honestly, I think we might have to take a trip out to Ovo and try to clear it. Clear it enough to get at least a couple females out of it. It's fucking goofy though. Instead of my cat being underneath the couch like he was when I first brought him to my house, now he's on top of it. He's claimed the couch. Yesterday he was laying right next to me. I wish he would sleep in my bed. Holy fuck, what is going on there? Why do I have a lot of zombies migrating out this way? Alright, get ready. It's a-coming. Richard. Hey, Richard. Trying to find chickens. I need a low-calorie food source. How are you? God damn it, I ripped a hangnail out of my thumb and pressing the space bar is kind of painful. Think of it like... Alright, we got a case of the migrations. I'm gonna have to go around my wall and double check that there's no zombies trying to rip it apart. The wall's not really to keep them out, it's just to slow them down. Ah, it's a sprinter. They almost sound like Terminators. If a Terminator can get infected. I just don't like the idea that they're this close. But we always knew. It was only a matter of time. My music playing in the background? Yeah. I'll make sure that the audio is good. Do-do-do-do. Got one more day of work and then I got 2 days off. One more day. For a second there, I was like, what happened? Dun, 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 dun. Doing this fast travel thing, I don't know, no point of move. I think we're fine. The wall's doing its job. Should have almost lined it up with the sound distance of the cows mooing at any given point at the edges of the fence. I really hate this fan. I really don't like backup beepers. They make me nervous. Alright, time to do some farming. We're gonna have to wait for after helicopter day to do anything. else, because I think tomorrow's going to be helicopter day. Level 3. Don't need that. I need my milk bucket. Oh, my doggo! Sorry, Nibbles. Why is please get pregnant spinning in circles? Wow, it's actually working now. Fucking Nibbles, get out of the way. We gotta clean up the crap. I think that's actually really bad for their health. Let me check. She's preggo. Just putting fucking cow shit in my inventory. I need to get a trash can. That's what I need. I don't think I got one yet. If only this was a server. I know exactly what to do with all this. There, cow poop cleaned. Be right back. Heck yeah. We're just gonna do some farming work. Tomorrow is helicopter day, so we are going to probably head out to the other house after we wake up. At least I think tomorrow is. It's either tomorrow or... No, it's gotta be, because I think the 21st was the first day that it could potentially come. I'm not totally positive. I think the last one came... the 11th? I want to say. Something like that. Up, up. Also, it's really weird that these pillows are offset. Like, all the pillows. Like, this one's offset. That one's offset. Yep, helicopter day. Oh, I just locked my dog in. Doggo, you're with me. Hopefully this van's got enough gas. If not, then uh-oh. But we're not going far to get there.
You saw somebody in our...
And we off. Like a herd of turtles. It looks like all those zombies migrated elsewhere. Oh yeah, they moved back down south. Except for these guys. Holy mother Jesus. That's a lot of zombies. Holy fuck. What is cooking over here? We're gonna need a gun. A big one, too. Which is gonna lead to problems. If there's sprinters in the woods, that's gonna be bad, too. Yeah, I know. Imagine if the helicopter hovered us. We'd be screwed. All that would just come raining on our base.
Excuse you, sir. Get your ass down here now. Get down here now. Pull your pants up. What are you doing? You're supposed to be with Lieutenant Carter. You're not supposed to be here, especially on the trampoline, especially playing with water. And you're fighting the hose? You have your mouth on. Because you and your friends can't respect my stuff and be nice to it.
Right here. Who's Master P? What's the oh hot damn?
Your brother should be a exposed because he's in trouble.
Oh, that's why I came into the bathroom to get away from it. I don't want to have to risk that at my base. No Limit Records. I don't even know what that is. Wait, No Limit Records? I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard. Yeah, no, I haven't, I know 90s hip-hop and rappers, but not like record companies or any of those. I don't really pay attention to record companies, really. I think we're gonna...
So I'm back here.
He liked Arby's too. I'm sure a lot of big names liked Arby's.
This thing I have no clue.
think of it this way, like, I'm trying my hardest right now. When I honked, I thought there was gonna be another road and I totally forgot where I was, and then realized that there's no separate road that takes us around, so we have to use this road, and then this is gonna link us back into Riverside. Okay, so I didn't realize this, but the dog actually drinks and eats on its own if you have troughs, so I'm gonna go put like a water bowl and shit for it. Good thing we didn't take the extended way, the original way I was gonna go, because the original way would have just led me into probably fucking running out of gas. This thing is low. The only trip this thing can make now is to a gas station. But yeah, we have some extra planks. Oh, I'm so sorry, Nibbles. So I think we need how much for a single small trough? Two? That's what I thought. Aw, what a little cutie.
On our door?
My opinion on that for sure. Like you have to like constantly. I don't even think he's even in here anymore, but you have to constantly be farming and doing other shit. Like right now, I don't have any time to actually go do any exploration because in order for my cow to produce milk, I have to keep milking her. So I can only be gone for a couple days at a time at most. Farming itself is too complicated to keep a farm going and then travel anywhere else on the map. Which is why I normally play with nutrition off. And it's just because I'm not trying to deal with that. But this is an extinction run, so I'm committed to it. Mista Kleen will always be my nutritionless run because that lets me focus more on the actual aspect of the game that I like, which is the zombies, not so much the farming. I find that like this kind of mundane, which is why my streams for Ocksi don't really last that long, unless if I'm doing something interesting like clearing a place out or fighting zombies or whatnot. And I hope at some point they will balance it, but right now it's leaning way too hard on the farming aspect. And I'm playing Project Zomboid, not Farmville. I'm gonna go see what my cat is doing and go grab a lighter. Sorry, I was so close to touching the kitty. Well, not really touching, but letting him eat out of one of those squeezable treat things. So fucking close. What's up, Natalie? What's up, Sophie? Nicole! I was waiting on that. I'm good. How are you? I think right now, really, what the problem with 42 is it's focused too much on the farming aspect of things, and not so much the not so much like just a balance between that and the zombies. I feel like I can't really travel outside the map because I have to constantly tend to this farm, and then my cows and everything to make sure that they're still producing milk. Now, granted, I do have 47 sticks of butter, and I'm still adding more as I go. However, I feel like they could have added a better balance. No, still very scared, but he's building confidence. He got so close to eating out of my hand. Well, off the stick that my hand was holding. So close. Alright, give me 1 second to wrap up this phone call, and I will be right back. If he still won't eat anything I'm holding. I'm working with him. He actually laid in my computer room yesterday. One day it will be true time. Although I got the delectables or whatever. I forgot the brand name, but I got those because there was a better variety of flavors. I didn't want to just get salmon. I do have a doggo, though. Yeah, this is my base. I had to put a wall around it because I kept having zombies migrate into here. Extinction is very migrate-y. That is the one nice part, though, about Extinction, I will say, is the fact that since I can't go to the zombies will just come to me. Both in slow and sprinting form. There's a massive horde of zombies right now. Oh, it shows me where Nibbles is. That's so fucking cool. There's a giant horde here. I think all the zombies that were up in here migrated out this way. And then we led them this way, so they'll probably be around this area here. And this road's starting to get kind of bad, though, because this is my helicopter house. Kitty Gogurt. He's getting very confident. Actually, he's responding to me now, which is awesome, because when I first brought him home, he just hid under my couch. I thought I was going to have to lift the couch up and put it on its side so that it would prevent him from isolating himself. Not that I'm going to try to grab him or anything. I'm going to let him work the confidence up on his own. But I didn't want to just go up and immediately, like, let him isolate underneath my couch and then just be a hermit, you know? He still gets skittish when I'm walking around, but he's getting better about it. Like, earlier, like, when I was laying trying to give him the churro, he was like, literally within, just out of arm's reach, which, I mean, obviously I'm not going to go and touch him because that'd just break trust. I adopted the cat that hissed at me. Yeah, he hissed at me. He did not let me touch him or anything like that. He was not loving when I first met him. But I was like, this is the cat I want, and I chose him. He's getting there, though. He's getting used to me. And he's discovered his two favorite spots, my couch and one of my dining room chairs. Ivy is Nicole's cat. All right, Natalie, I'm going to be straight up with you. Everyone who has asked that is kind of a bad way to start things, but go ahead. But Project Zomboid is definitely my #1 most played games. Like over 4,000 hours on it now. My cat's name is Atlas. And that's where I thought that was going to go. I am actually not interested in like any graphics for my channel, but thank you. That's why I said that that's always a bad way to start it, because that's usually what always leads. Thanks, Nicole. And Nicole, I love your text, by the way. It made me laugh. Are you good? The fuck's up with my dog right? Oh, is he laying down? I thought he was like standing on his... I love it when you're here at the right times. Here, let me see if I can pull up a picture of him. I have a picture of him eating. I snuck it. I don't think he would have. Oh god, he just took a poopy. He is a tabby mix, so kind of on the grayish black scale. But I'll still show a picture because he's my baby. He's my son, my kitty son. Alright. Well, that's him. That is Atlas. Although from the backside he looks more black and dark gray than he does actually. But if you look at him from the front, you can see like his grayish silverish coat. He's only 8 months old. He just recently let me start being in the room with him while he eats. He still gets skittish when I walk around, but he's getting better with it. That's why I haven't really been on a lot. I've just been kind of like hanging around the house, letting him do his thing, get comfortable. Oh, thank you. Although we're gonna have to cut out the scratching. Oh, thank you for all the likes, by the way. We're gonna have to cut out all the scratching on my couch though, because I like my couch. Let me go grab my lighter because I totally fucking left it in the other room. Was I about to... Thank God I checked that. Ayo. I hit the wrong combination, I think, before I left. If he can just sleep in my bed at night with me, I would be happy. If he's not a cuddly cat, then I'll just get another one. That'll be his best friend. It's rude. So yeah, apparently the dog will eat out of these. Because it said that he was going to go get water earlier when we were next to a trough that was in this field where I got the piggies from. Actually, Sophie, I'll show you around my farm here that's riddled with fucking trees and bushes from erosion, because erosion sucks. This is Chalky. She's where I'm getting all the butter from. She's a good cow. This is Dickhead. I named him that on purpose because he gave me like several injuries trying to get him just from the other side of this farm to here. One of them being a deep wound. So he got the nickname Dickhead. So these are my sheep. I got a male and a female. The male's name, or the female's name is Please Get Pregnant. And the male's name is Please Get Her Pregnant. Still not pregnant. And it's also not a mating season, so. No dog bowl. I mean, I guess that would work. But for now, it's just wooden trough. Then I got 3 pigs. Apparently I must have leveled up in... Ooh, my inventory's fucked up. There we go. Burb. Yeah, just for a second. But the yeah, that's what I was watching earlier when I was looking over, because I saw that the dog was going like spazzing out in there. It's because there's no way for the dog to get out of there, and since Nibbles is set to follow me, started just spazzing the fuck out. I don't know. I kind of want to go take a gun and fight that horde, but at the same time, like, this is Extinction. I'm not going to trust. So the one thing I will say, if you're familiar with 41 and you're going to 42, I will say that 42 is like a whole new game. The rules changed. Not so much with like the regular like zombie survival, but like the game is so much different than what it was before. Like 41 was a cakewalk compared to like what 42's. If you're playing with nutrition and everything else on, and including with the random loot chance with the buildings, I hate that shit. I turn that shit off too. Okay, so Extinction, I will actually... I would say, if you're wanting to give it a try, I wouldn't get too invested in 42 right now, just because things can change like that. One update can completely just undo your save. But you can always stay playing that previous version until that character dies and then jump over to the newer version. It's not as bad anymore. When 42 first dropped, you were getting constantly sore. So with 42's, like, since they've started updating it, they tried to they tweaked it just slightly. But if we're looking in custom sandbox, I can actually show you exactly what... Oh, that's my custom map. You don't go there. My custom map on 42 is just littered with zombies. It's bad. But it doesn't matter because I'm not going to play on this. But if we set the save preset to Extinction, it is technically the hardest. It's the hardest difficulty in the game. It's actually, a lot of the loot is way more rare than even CDDA. So nothing gets changed here, so it's still the same hour-and-a-half time. But the zombie count set to high. The zombie respawn is set to normal. Random sprinter amount, if we go to advanced settings, is 6% chance, which it seems higher than my Mista Kleen runs, which is set to 5. Strength is superhuman. Toughness is tough. Cognition is random, which means they can also have a chance of opening a door, which is, I guess, 10%. Crawl under vehicle very often. Memory is long. Sight is normal, and hearing is normal. Environmental attacks is set to on, which means they can set off house alarms. Crawlers can drag you down, and the fake dead zombie reanimation thing is pretty constant. I think that interferes with dragging bodies. Maximum zombie armor defense is 90. Player spawn area, it's zombies will not spawn where player spawn, and it's only inside the building, not immediately outside of it. You could have one like literally right on your window, and then it'd just jump in and fucking wreck your ass if it's a sprinter. You can look at the advanced zombie settings here. Loot. All of this got a bump. And then if you look at your percentage on loot rarity, CDDA is set to 0.6, especially on ammo. Ammo on this is 0.2. .43 won't come out for a while. We're talking years here. Skill books are set really low. Bags are set really low. Media set really low. Tools are set really low. Others and generators are insanely rare. House alarm frequency is set to often. Gas pumps have less gas. Light bulb apparently got a... Why is it 1? That sucks. Initial gas pump empty chance is 25, so you have a higher chance there. Nature erosion speed is set to normal. What's Default slow 200 days. This one's set to 100 days. I'll show you some zombie stuff here in a second. Meta helicopter set to sometimes, so you get it every 10 to 14 days. Meta event is set to often. So it's really big on migration. So even if you clear an area, you'll start getting other hordes moving into your area that you just recently cleared. Randomized building chance is extremely rare. Annotated map chance is extremely rare. Decaying corpse health impact is high, so you'll start taking damage a little bit sooner. Or it'll go up quicker, your sickness and everything. Zombie health impact, being around zombies will have negative effect on your emotions and everything else. Zombie to damage fences is lowered by 5. Fence damage multiplier is set to 1.5 compared to the 1. Character, more injuries, your muscle strain is increased, discomfort is increased, clothing degradation is fast. Firearm noises are increased, so if you fire a gun, it's going to be heard from a further distance. And then also, moodles will heavily affect it, and same with weather, because that's been increased as well. Literature cooldown days is 90. What's the default on that? 45? Damn, it's doubled. Vehicles are shit. And it's set to sometimes. Livestock, the animal spawn chance is lowered, so it's a lot harder to find stuff. Right now, I'm having issues finding chickens, and I think Ovo Farms is where I'm going to have to go for that. And then Meta Predator. Unfortunately, if your chickens are not in their hutch and the door closed, you will start losing chickens. But yeah, that's Extinction. It's the hardest difficulty in the game. I do highly recommend it, but definitely expect to die a couple times pretty quickly. And you're gonna miss 41 for like the first couple months of playing it. I still miss 41. I love 41, but 42 definitely, the lighting. Oh my god, Chef's Kiss. Like, it's so fucking good. I think I put about nearly 3,000 into 41, and my last 1,000 has been straight 42. I'm not taking my dog for this. I'm about to show you the horde. Tell to stay. You do your thing, Nibbles. Protect the base while I'm gone. I don't trust this truck. But it's where all my gas is at the moment. So we're gonna just bear with it. I'm not taking the dog. The dog can take damage from zombies, and if it gets caught up in the middle of the horde, especially with sprinters on, you'll see what I mean by there. It seems way more than 6%. Like, if I encounter a group this large, there'll usually be about 4 sprinters in it. And if you have it set to 5, I played on Mista Kleen with 5%, and I still... Oh, fuck, that's... Fucking erosion, bro. Yeah, I see you already have a sprinter there. Another one just came out of the wood. That's my biggest fear is wood sprinters. There's 2 more there. Like, this is fatty as hell. Like, there's at least 5 sprinters, if not like 6 or 7. Oh, there's another one. And I don't think that even includes all the zombies that I've already killed. Oh, no. Foraging, you need to go out far and make sure that the area that you're foraging in is clear. This is definitely some sketch. My biggest fear is chopping trees. Chopping trees is always going to be probably one of the scariest things with sprinters. Even this area is starting to get a little packed. But it doesn't help that I was shooting. Wow. I love the ragdolls in this. It's so fucking awesome. Oh, zip it around there. This is just how I'm cycling the zombies, making them move further from my base. Just by driving through here. Oh, that's typical. Did I hurt myself? Nope. Cool. Just so you know, I crash a lot. Because I have no speed control. Oh, wait till a sprinter hits my car. Like, head on. It's fucking hilarious. Like, there's zombie bodies go freaking bananas. I've killed my character plenty of times by ramming it into shit. And then I'll blame it on the game. I do it every time. Double fracture. The problem is, too, is I look over at chat while I'm driving, and it's the same thing as texting and driving an IRO, you know? Oh. I think I just killed the fucking car. Whoops. Ah! Oh! Okay, I'm gonna wait for it to try to grab, and I'm gonna turn around and push it. I'm a little overweight. Keep in mind, I don't have my headphones on right now. Yeah, my dude is like super... This is why I didn't bring my dog. Oh, thank God, my freaking trunk, I emptied it. Cool, it's a useless vehicle. Alright, so now what we gotta do is we gotta find a way to go back to our base. Oh, the new version of 42 auto-pauses your game when you go into map. It's fucking beautiful. Like, chef's kiss beautiful, you know. So we have to cut past that group. Hit over there. There's a horde right here. Immediate sprinter. Sprinters act a lot better on this version of the game than they did in 41. Like 41's was like almost unnatural when they started sprinting. Not that the new one is, they do the Naruto run, but like... Alright, so I suspect at least one of these probably to be a sprinter. Unless if we took out the sprinter of the group. Alright, we're down to 1 car, but I do have more cars at the factory, though. Alright, it's like, go back up. I keep hearing Atlas just running around back there. Oh, I'm stuck on a rock. Oh, we came here earlier. I am so happy I came here because I got that fucking pitchfork. So we have to cut through trees. Luckily, my cows have cleared out the forest, I think. It's not too bad. You're scared for me, thanks. It's not too bad, though. Like, we just moved through this forest here. My cows have been mooing, and cows are loud. This is a normal zombie. Luckily, they make different noises now. So you can tell which ones are sprinters when you get close. If they make a noise and it sounds like a bunch of metal grinding together, that's a sprinter. Like metallic pigs. I'm gonna trust it to go fast forward motion or fast forward time on this. Yeah. My cows have cleared out the woods, so I think we're good. Granted, this field's not very good. Last time I was through here, there's quite a bit. But I think they all came down. Because I've been clearing zombies up here for, like, at least weeks. No forest sprinters. I'm glad I left Puppy home. Oh, my dude's tired. Thank God we didn't do anything stupid, like... gamble. When I was building this wall, I was chopping some trees over here, and then I come back, and there was like a bunch of zombies on it. I was like, oh, well, thank God that didn't happen when I was fast forwarding. But my plan for managing weight is literally just eating butter, because it gives you like 3,200 calories like right off the bat. So I've been keeping my weight like pretty much above 80 this entire time by just eating butter. Like right now we have 1,000, which doesn't affect your weight, it doesn't go down or up, so like that's pretty solid. I wonder when sheep's mating season is. That's where I was gonna go. Butter! Hello! Lots of butter. Chalky animal info. What is the fuck? Oh, beginning of probably the first part of being pregnant. I don't know. Beginning is a weird way to put it. I also love these clothed mannequins in the middle of my field over here. It's not much of a scarecrow. Like, that ain't gonna scare shit. Oh, they have a fanny pack. Wow, I should have checked this. Oh, I don't have managed containers on. God damn it. I'm using a bare minimum of mods. Most quality of life stuff, like this. But does that apply to cows? Put a cape on them? On the mannequin or myself? I don't think there's a cape in the game. I can put a bathrobe on them. I mean, does that count? Nibbles. Wait, what happens if I pick them up? Oh! Where'd my dog go? Oh. Nibbles is only 22 kilograms? Mannequin. Well, you know what? Google will tell us the answer to that.
22 kilograms.
Oh, they do. Yeah, goes through the full thing, just like a human. I didn't know that. Cows are mammals? Where did he go? Put him back. He was in my main inventory. He's standing with his hands on his hips. Look like a superhero. Oh, that does. Honestly, you're right on that one. That's actually what I was thinking when I was looking at the mannequin. I was like, definitely looks like a superhero pose. Oh, okay. That just freaked me out. I thought Chalky was on her side. I was like, oh, hell no. I don't think this wheat's gonna grow. I actually did change sandbox settings for one option, and that's just so I can grow things inside. So I can have like a little greenhouse. I wanted it for the looks mainly. But it's interesting that I can still pull a weapon out while also carrying my dog. There's a gun in here. I don't remember where it went though. Where the fuck did that gun go? Okay, I'm a little confused. You started it? You started one? Dope. Where'd that gun go? Claw hammer. I have a shotgun in here with like 3 shells in it. Yes, but the dog isn't really effective. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of bad. The dog is. At least I noticed no effect on... It still takes me the same amount of hits to actually kill a zombie, so... I swear I had a trolley, didn't I? Like an actual, like, flatbed trolley? I swear I had one in here. And I'm going nuts because I know one of these things had a gun, and I didn't fire it off unless it lost all of its ammo, which is a possibility. I bet you the broccoli is different. Not totally positive on that one. Probably look up like dog attack mechanics. I'm going nuts here. I swear I had a different gun with ammo in it. It was a 30-30, if I remember right. I need to fucking empty my backpack. No, we can turn this off. We're just wasting the battery at this point. A trailer. Like a trailer for the dogs? Oh! Yeah, no, on my truck there was a trailer attached to it, but it was hauling planks. I forgot I even had that. I was using that to haul the wood for this wall that I built. It honestly didn't take me that long to build this thing. I was like, oh, here's a project I'm going to finish and then die immediately afterwards. Nah, actually, I got it done pretty quick. What did I do with it? It was everything in the white trucks. Back in, unless it was in here. Oh, nice. 3% sprinters, you should bump that up to 7. Thank you. It's actually a very lame wall. It's mainly just there so my cows don't get freaked out when a zombie decides to follow their moves, because they're extremely fucking loud. Like, I don't know if you see the zombie body that's over here. That's just one of the many that was swarming these guys. Not at the same time, though. It's just like, every once in a while, look out, there'd be like a couple of them out there chasing around the cows. Also, I don't have a trash can, so all my cow shit went here. Sometimes I sit in it. And then we spin to smear. Whatever what's... Oh, no, the wetstone's on the floor. I see it now. I mean, unless if that gun on the table's it and I'm just missing the ammunition for it. Or put it somewhere. I don't know. Oh, you know what? That's actually a good idea. I'm gonna go check that. Oh, I almost just tripped on the dog. Smearing is more effective. You might get two. We are going to test the fertilizer idea because I'm honestly kind of curious. Nope. Cow poop cannot be used as fertilizer. However, you might be able to put it into a composter. Let me check. Oh, cool. It works. Thank you, Tanya. That was fucking genius. I didn't even think about that. For people to play and enjoy. Oh, play. No, it's not actually. You turn it into fertilizer a different method. I mean, technically, I think you could actually just cover your field in cow shit and it would still fertilize it, but this is Zomboid. It doesn't follow real world rules. I had to slow down because my brain was going too quick. Yeah, you can turn the poop. Green. Okay, how about this? You do Raven's Creek, but on Extinction. And I also want to see video recordings of it, because I feel like that would be fun as hell. I don't have it on here, otherwise I would definitely do it myself. But you have more experience with it, so I think you'd be better at actually getting into the place. Ugh, I want to go out and fight shit, but like it's gonna get dark. Yeah, from what I heard, I just never been there. I usually spend most of my time in 41, running around St. Bernard's Hill. I love that place. It's my favorite modded map. Although Grapeseed for 42 is definitely my new favorite. I love Grapeseed for 42. You know what I really wish I had right now? Nerds gummy clusters. I'm not gonna lie, playing with zombies on the superhuman and tough, I figured would be like extremely difficult. It's not. It just takes way more hits to kill. And so you have to be way more patient with things. That was wicked. I heard that. Especially the juicy ones. I'll ever use Chinatown for I have Chinatown. I've never put it into my map for whatever reason. I always kept my map pretty much bare except for with a couple extra add-ons. I do highly recommend Grapeseed, but the one thing I will say though with 42 is if you're okay with that ammo factory, because it's a really good spot to get ammunition. It's kind of like overloaded unless we have ammunition set to a lower amount. In multiplayer servers, I'm pretty sure would have. Well, I guess if once in like the building, like the building looted chance thing or whatever, like when all the buildings start getting looted, that'll be one of them. And then you just lose almost all the ammunition besides a couple scraps. So, I mean, I guess it balances out there. But I always turn that shit off because I hate it. Just because you can't track where the ammo is going. You end up losing all this loot in all these buildings. And you'll never find it. Because it's supposed to simulate, like, you know, like someone actually having looted the building. But in my opinion, if I can't find it at someone's base, I don't want that mechanic in the game. Or at least in my games. Because it sucked. Because after like a certain amount of days, almost all gun stores were practically useless. Well, I guess not gun stores. It'd be like... What were the ones that was actually kind of getting me? Police stations. All the police stations, fire departments, all that would just be bye-bye. Oh, I can go to sleep. I'm just waiting for a specific time, although I could just fast forward to it. And I'm talking, so it's just... It's easy to get lost on a ramble. Sleep. I just don't want to wake up at like 3 and then have to fast forward time then, because I'm just wasting fatigue. Or gaining fatigue and wasting sleep. Like right now is perfect because we're waking up past 5, so we will actually be able to see. So I'm going to go milk my cow real quick just so that that continues. Although she is pregnant, so she'll probably... Am I holding the bucket? I am holding the bucket. Okay. Decisions here. Oh, yeah, there's the hunting place across the street from the other place. There's two places, like, literally on the same block. It's, well, I guess 2 blocks next to each other, but they're facing each other. It's wild. I don't know if they meant to do that. I just feel like that place is, like, super fucking loaded. Like, if a fire ever broke out in Grapeseed, you would have issues. Because there's a police department, 2 gun stores, or hunting stores, I guess, and then that ammo factory. Milk. Come here, cow. They could have done without the sound effect for this. It makes me a smidge uncomfortable. Fire's bad. I don't know, depends on the fire, though. Granted, I never do that method. I see people doing that all the time. Like, they get 2 cars put next to each other and then start a campfire and then have start honking and all the zombies set each other on fire and then die. I don't know, I kind of like the challenge of Zomboid, so, like, I just don't usually do that. But in 41, I used to use Molotovs all the time. I think the plane in week 1 is the worst. Right. I could have fast forward through that. I don't know. I usually do. I'm just distracted. How much milk do we get from that? Oh, damn, we're just shy. I'm just gonna fast forward to like 7:30. So the next helicopter will be from the 4th to the 8th of September. Somewhere in that range. Yep, she's ready for butter. Okay, Richard, I'm so sorry. I completely blanked. I've been on such a ramble that like I forgot almost everything we've been talking about. So like, what is this in reference to? Yeah, no, I agree. I don't really like using fire either. I'm a gun dude in this game. I'm carrying cow shit with me. I feel that. Actually, you know what? I think I have enough. Probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't. I was gonna refuel this thing with the gas cans I have on me, but I actually have to check my Jenny. Oh god, 19% and 61 condition. What's the percentage on... Well, I guess we could. Fling the shit out of the zombies. I wish I could. It was just a prank, bro. Like, are you asking me, or... Allergies are fucking going again. Oh. True. I'm actually gonna take a trip to the gas station. This thing needs a lot of gas. But then, why did I get this high visibility vest? I want them to see. Actually, give me 1 second. Is he in the car? Nope. We were outside the door. I trust my walls enough not to break in like the 5 seconds that it takes me to blow my nose. Wow. Wow. Totally just fucking smashed into my... The wall is both a blessing and a curse. Are you singing? Is this Richard typing lyrics into the chat? Whee. Yes, I do. Do you see how they held up? Oh, nice. There's a sprinter just coming straight at us. Okay, hello. Oh, God. Excuse me. Please stop. I don't have much gas. Get out from underneath my car, Jesus. That's the one part of ragdolling I hate. Holy moly. Am I crazy, or are there a lot more zombies there now? I mean, it's still my fault, because I could just slow down and read chat, but no, I go fucking max speed. Honestly, I think that's the first car that I've totaled with Ocksi in any of his runs. We... we... Yep. Wait, did that... Wow. Okay, so we have to take an extended way back. See, I told you, it would just happen anyway. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this van, we're going to go fuel it up, and then we're going to go and try to go... Don't worry, it'll get worse. We don't sprinters. Oh god. Why? I didn't have my weapon out. No, I'm killing him. Oh! 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 No! Jesus! That's where sprinters get scary. Imagine if we were fueling up and that happened. That was terrifying. Oh, come on! You know what? Get her! Mop her ass! Either way, we're changing cars. That is for sure. Uh-oh. What? Well, how did all these zombies get here? There are so many. There's like 2 more over there. I literally just had a generator running here the other day. No, I'm letting my weight kind of do its thing. Okay, I was like... Okay, I thought I heard screaming. Damn, short blunt skill. My dude's actually not even a short blunt specialist. He's a lumberjack. One of my few builds that isn't. Well, that's why I camp right next to that factory, because there's so many fucking cars there. And I do have the ability to hotwire. We got a fast and a slow shambling. I'm just gonna use this as a reservoir for now. Well, once we get back, I'm gonna have my character take a nap. Oh, you can totally fucking get it from there. Don't be a bitch. Okay, he's being a bitch. Okay, the one bad part about this van, it has a backup beeper. Granted, I'm using a generator, so it should be louder than the backup beeping. Doesn't it? A nap always fixes everything. You heal when you sleep. Oh, I just have two generator turn off. I don't know how we're gonna get another generator, dude. They're so fucking rare. So, yeah. I don't know. Even that other road's going to be kind of bad if we go off track. I don't know. Guess we'll just give it a go. Hopefully this thing won't fucking crash. We're going to go at a steady 40 miles an hour and just kind of see the countryside. Yeah, pretty much. I think this was the wrong way. Wait, no, I think they both link to the same place, so I think we're okay. But we're going around everything. Hopefully. I'm gonna actually use this time to look for survivor houses. Oh, this was totally the wrong way. Oh, look, another dog. I'm not getting two. That's just too much. Oh, what if I got like 30 dogs and then use them to fight a horde? I can't get that dog. It's just super fucking far. Oh, come on, a crash? Holy hell, one of the sprint one of them's a sprinter. Dumbass. I just needed them away so I can do this. A lot of medical supplies, but I still have some medical supplies from a different one I found. What's down here? Yeah, unless if the Horde tore them to shreds, I'm kind of scared. They have a whimper sound effect, and I hate the sound of dogs whimpering. It's sad. It does link. Please don't hit my car. It's very fragile right now. It crashes this one right next to the truck. I didn't trust that sapling. A matching decoration. I'll add fake fire to it. There's my truck. Oh, there was a zombie behind that tree. I would never have known. Until I hit it. I'm disregarding cruise control and just going as fast as I can again. Flame decals and everything. I'm totally gonna Volkswagen Beetle in this bitch. I'm still looking for a Range Rover. The visibility engine with trees is still really wonky. Better than what it was in 41, but still kind of wonky. I kind of like the fact that it doesn't black out areas anymore, unless if it's like dense trees. It's at 9:05. Alright. Fortunately, I do have to work tomorrow, but then I have a weekend, so we'll get more streams around there. Would you like to see my custom map on 42? I'm mainly going to go to it because I really want to look at it. We have returned. The isometric driving in isometric games has just always been really weird, especially in Zomboid. Although it's not going to be up to date. I'm going to warn you. Because I haven't reconverted everything. Oh, wow. Nibbles actually... Oh, is that why Nibbles keeps moving around the floor? That's fucking hilarious. He'll scooch to go get water. I guess when he gets thirsty, he'll just get up, get water, and then lay back down. Not sure if hunger's being affected or not. I have to set this to no zombies. Otherwise than that, we're just going to get absolutely wrecked. My FPS will drop so fucking low. I definitely should have put, like, cheat menu or something on. Really gonna get bad. Okay. Respawn Blue House. Son of a bitch. Yeah, this is why. I'm gonna go to downtown and then set it to nighttime. There's still some tiling work to be done, but for the most part, this is the most completed cell. Spans about, so far, 6 cells, but it's moving into an 8th. With the 9th and 10th added just for visuals, and then we'll have other towns added onto it. My police department. Also, some of the curbs got fucked up, so I have to like redo a lot of that. Alright, one sec. I'm gonna have to fast forward time. Well, the problem is the 41 zombie heat maps are a lot different than the 42 heat maps, and if you use a map that has 41 heat maps on there, it'll just flood it with, like, literally be shoulder-to-shoulder zombies all the way down the street. It'll lag your game so fucking bad, it'll just crash it. So I have to turn them off, or turn them really low. I do know a percentage that does work, but it's a lot easier just doing it this way. Yeah, this map has taken me about 3.5 years. I'll show you the full scope of it when we're out of this. But right now I'm just trying to fast forward time until nighttime. I don't have fucking debug on, so I can't do it through that. Instead, my character is gonna just bitch about being hungry and thirsty, but it's okay. Thank you. So both these buildings actually have apartments on top of it, although this one's just one big house kind of on top of the bar, and then there's like 3 apartments up in there. If you knock out these 2 walls and put a bridge and then barricade the stairs somehow, you'd have a pretty nice like lifted. But this is my map at nighttime. It looks a lot better in 42 than it does in 41 for sure. I still gotta add some lights around the greens there. But I absolutely love the way downtown looks with the lighting. The lines seem to translate okay. Before they were kind of all fucked up. Yeah, the lighting in 42 is fucking remarkable. Like, just one of the greatest fucking things they did to the game. Or changed about it. Like, it's so much softer on the eyes. Like, in 41, this was, like, lit up like a fucking... like it was daytime. 42, you still get the night feeling, but with the street lights. It almost brings back to the old 0.1.5 build from the tech... or, that's not really the tech demos. The tech demo's a lot different. But and then I have a park in this little block here. Although I think I'm going to remove some of these benches. I think I overdid the bench. I don't know. I kind of like it like that, though. And we got like a little outdoor community pool. What? Yeah, it's a pool. Fenced in too. Resting on these chairs is fucking weird. You sit on it like a normal seat, even though that this would absolutely fucking kill your legs and your spine. Some of my houses have pools. But I haven't shown you the meat of it yet. This is only one of the cells. So this is my bowling alley. I love that the light's fucking illuminated. Nice touch. We'll enter in from this side. Okay, whatever. I don't want to bleed out and have to restart after my character dies. Thank you. That's all I was fucking asking for. So here you have like a little arcade thing. You got your food counter. The counter where you get your shoes. I don't know what this is. Or what would spawn in here. Oh, bowling shoes. Wow. I didn't know the game actually had that. That's fucking dope. I'm actually very, very surprised by that. But yeah, you have your kitchen. This was Nicole designed this one. Thank you. I'm actually going to add some of those neon lights that go, like those neon light bars. I'm going to put like all around the edges there. It'd be so cool. Originally I had these on the wrong tile layer, so if you killed a zombie on it, like, that's on the wrong tile layer. It's over my player. It shouldn't be. Well, I put those there just for the decoration. And I ended up actually spawning shoes in it, so that's pretty fucking dope. Although, so do these. Why are these spawning? Okay. Yeah, but I'm not using... What the fuck? I have to get rid of that. I didn't know I left trim on it. Okay, well at least that visibility glitch happened, because otherwise I would have never have known that. Not that it matters, you can't really see that unless we were to build upwards, but still I'm going to remove it just because I know it's there. Okay, we're moving into an area that's very much not done, so there's going to be barely any street lights, if any at all. But you got a gun store here, like a little corner store. There's also a pawn shop across the street, so you can get some guns there. Not a whole lot, but... We're moving to some of my bigger builds. So I have a fire department there, but this is my movie theater, I believe. My Starryplex. I wish I could show this, like, in full. The Starryplex is probably one of my favorite builds. Not so much for the exterior, but the interior is fucking amazing. I'll show you it, like, on a world view. You know what? Ugh, fuck, I really want to do it. Let's check inside the truck bed. Maybe it's got, like, something I can use as a weapon. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Okay, well that... why'd you use... Why, thank you. Alright, cool. Well, I guess the screwdriver did actually have an effect. It's just weird. They got your ticket booths. A couple pillars here. This room's actually 2 stories tall. Maybe I can show the top by going upstairs. But you have your food place. And then your movie place. Oh, where's the light switch? Right here. Now each theater is about the same size. Each one's got an emergency door. Although, where is... Fuck, I'm getting stuck on these walls. You know, I never really thought about that, but that might actually be a good idea. Thank you for the suggestion. Thank you. And the back here is the staircase. There's actually one on both sides of the theater. At the end of the main hallway. Oh, and then I think... Oh, no, there's a light switch on this side. It's right here. Boop. But yeah, the projector room. But that's the main lobby of it. It's, like I said, it's 2 stories tall. And then you have, like, your ticket sign right there. You'll never see it in the game. It's just there because I know it's there and it makes me happy. But there's 4 of these. 1 for each theater. And then each one's got like a maintenance hallway on the side here. It's literally just wraps around. This connects back out to the lobby. But that is the Starryplex. Next building up is my mall. My mall's small compared to like a normal mall. Like, compared to, like, the Crossroads or the Grand Ohio, it's, like, half the size of the Crossroads. For the cinema energy. But this is my mall. It is 3 floors with seating on the roof. So there's a line. Yeah, it's a small mall. There's a gun store here. Like a little play area. This is just fill space, but I think it was actually a really cool idea. Got a pharma hug, as you can tell by the sign along the counters there. But my design for this mall was specifically to have zombies raining down on top of you. I really love that mechanic at the Crossroads, so I implemented it here. It's got like tool stores, almost everything that you can think of. It's probably got. Next floor up is my cafeteria. And it's got some like food shops, and then you can go outside here. So interesting fact about this building too is if you destroy the elevator here, the doors. I know, right? When I put that in, I was like, oh, that was a good idea. But this, the elevator is just one giant shaft. So if you were to destroy this and then put like a fence and put a couple sheet rope down on it, you would actually be able to use it as a way down. That's what I wanted, but I don't think my building is big enough to spawn anything really. But yeah, that's basically the bulk of what I'm going to take you to in-game. Instead, we're going to put to desktop now, and I will show you it on the world ed. Because it'll be easier to get like an overview of the map. All right. Do. My stream has fallen behind. Tools, world ed. I have to show this on every cell except for 6.1. 6.1 for whatever reason causes it to crash when I use hardware acceleration. Let me turn off town zones so we don't get the... I think 7.0 will actually work just fine. And if you go to tools or edit, preferences, hardware acceleration, it'll smoothen out the pan. Otherwise it'll lag like a motherfucker. So there could be, honestly. But I kind of like the idea of people using it as like a rope down if they were to... But that's the thing, is that that mall, until I figure out how to actually get more zombies into it, and that might not ever happen, and I might actually end up trashing the mall as a result, because it's too high value loot for how little zombies have been spawning in it, but I'm trying to figure that one out. And it's like set in the zombie heat maps properly, so I don't know why there's not a whole lot in there. But there's a neighborhood on the left side here. Let me see if I can't get rid of the freaking... Honestly, I could just do that. Fuck yeah. Alright. Here we go. So start off with the neighborhood. Got some storage units there. Gas station. There's like a bakery here. Police department. School, which is going to get a facelift once when the roofing assets come out from 42. I might actually completely rebuild the building. Mega church. Hotel. That is the courthouse. Strip mall with some random stores in it. Like an ice cream arcade place. Another strip mall. That's the park we were at. Spiffos, hit vids, and a pharma-hug in here, I believe. Bowling alley, the chicken place. That's those two strip malls I took us to. Mechanic shop, taco place. 4 or 3 things of apartments. Yeah, it's a mega church. It's wonderful. Every house is different. You will never enter the same house twice. Some are using frames like these rich houses here. However, every house, there's only 2 copied and pasted, which I did alter the rooms in. But all the interiors are completely different, so you'll never actually see the same interior twice. You might see some similar themes or patterns, but you won't see, like, everything's been hand touched. These buildings were obviously copy and pasted, but the interiors are different. But that's because it made sense, like these buildings here. It made sense to copy paste. Then we have the movie theater. I think that's a laundromat and a lawyer's office attached to each other. Fire department's there. Which one? The school? Some of the big buildings are actually easier to do than the houses. Especially 2-story houses that don't face the player, like this one. And this isn't my best example of one not facing the player. Oh, this is my favorite house, actually. One of my favorite houses. I actually made I made it open. However, it's still defined as a room, so you can put a light switch in there and it has like an interior porch light. This is still a building I'm working on. I didn't finish it last stream. But like this, one of my favorite 2-story houses that doesn't face the player. Oh, all different houses. Oh, yeah, it kind of does, but at the same time, once you get in the flow of things, it's kind of like you follow a pattern, like how you want things to look or what you want the player to walk into when they walk into the house. Bigger gas station than the original. There's a Meduel just kind of sitting behind it. Some extra housing going over here. This all connects out to a highway. And then this is a much larger neighborhood that I've been building. This has been taking me forever because there's just a shit ton of houses. I'll just kind of slowly pan over it. They're mainly 1-story houses, but all of these that you see here are townhouses. There are 6 units in each building. Each one different on the interior. So if I open it up, like all the rooms are structured the same, but all the furniture inside are different. Like each one's been touched. That sounds bad. But then you have the upstairs. There's a jukebox in that bedroom. I forgot I put that in there. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Each one's like that, so every townhouse has been furnished except for this strip right here. These 4 buildings here, and I think one of these doesn't have furniture in it. I have to go back through and comb through it, but there's also this other building over here. Oh, that one that I said I really like is because of the pool. I put a little slide. And then I laid out the roads and how I want the neighborhood to kind of loop. So it's going to loop up here and then come out to the backside around here. And then the neighbor is going to reconnect out with this neighborhood here so that the east, north, and west facing of the town will actually have residential at it. This is my Walmart. This is one of the last bigger buildings that I built. It's a Gigamart, but it's a big Gigamart. Actually, let's go in this so I can actually right click and take us into the tiles out of it. Why, thank you. So this one was kind of a pain in the ass, but it's a Walmart technically. It's got everything you can think of. All the rooms are defined differently. So you have tools, toys. I think that's like 2 things of toys. A gardening part, sports, more gardening stuff, more toys, shoes, and then you have clothing down here, produce, which is a very small section. I forgot to include the produce. And then you have just regular grocery. Then you have the back rooms. Atlas has the zoomies. You have like the second floor, you have a break room and office, and it's kind of like, it's very Walmart-y. The boss can look out and see all his workers. To get up in this room, there's like some stairs down here that take you up, right back behind there. The Mega Mart. But yeah, that's that building. It's even got cart returns and a side cart door for the lobby. I thought that was fucking cool. Kitty. What else? There's more. But these 2 houses over here are probably my 2 favorite on the map. And it's just because of the backyards. The backyards are dope as hell. So, YouTube's new feature for auto translations will translate certain things. So like you put three Y's in your kitty and 1 T, and it auto corrected it to, or translated it to kitty with 4 Y's. All time, these 2, and it's just because of the backyards are fucking dope. And then if we move down a couple cells, so there's a highway that connects out to the south. It actually intersects this highway, which I'm still working on these little side parts here. My goal with this map is to eventually embed it into the main map, and that's just going to be this town. And then after that, once it gets embedded into there, I'm going to start adding extra towns further away and then turn it into its own map. It's just going to be one project I'm going to work on that, like, for the majority of the time that I map. I probably won't add any, like, small separate towns or anything like that, except for the 2, this embedded version and the standalone version. But this is going to get kind of filled in a little bit so that it looks more natural. Right now it just kind of looks like it's just a road going around a lake. But there's going to be some nice lake houses out here. They're pretty cool. It's a project and it's a work in progress, but it's gonna take as long as it takes. I'm trying not to rush it. Some of my other mods that I made for other games, I end up rushing it and then it just looks like shit. So This one, 3.5 years in the making, inconsistent work, but we're still going on it because there's a thing with mapping in Project Zomboid is most people who map don't play the game. But I love the game too much to not play it. I mean, I have a tattoo on my left wrist of this game, so. And it's going to turn into a half sleep. How many hours do I have on this game? 4,051. Go ahead. I take all. Like I said, it's still a work in progress, so any suggestion is great. Because there's still some changes I want to make some of the main part, but once it gets tiled in, it'll look a lot better. What are you holy hulling? I'm actually considering rebuilding the mall. And maybe putting it somewhere else. Which means we need to figure out something else to put where the mall is.
No, leave it alone. Right now.
The fire department, I'm on the fence about. I am actually super on the fence about the fire department. I don't think I even like it. That's part of my revision list, along with the mall and everything else. I want the mall to be a bit bigger so there's more zombies inside of it, because right now it is very small. But if I can make it at least majority of a cell. Oh, the tattoo. It was my first one too. I got it at a convention in Chicago. I was gonna do that sleeve first, but then I ended up doing my geometric. But it started. And it's a pre-alpha tech demo zombie. Nice. But anyway, I'm gonna hop off because I still gotta get dinner, and I do have to work tomorrow, but my weekend starts after work tomorrow, so we'll be back on. Do it if you love the game enough, but remember, all ink is permanent unless we get it removed, which is technically a surgery. So if you love the game enough and you would like to see it on your skin when you're in your 80s. Well, if I'm going to redo the mall, if I'm going to make it bigger, I'm just going to completely redo it. Start from scratch. That was just kind of a fast build. I actually have a compilation of my channel, like a speed build of it. It's still like 30 minutes because it took me like, I think it was like a 4 or 5 hour video that I cut down to 30 minutes. By not chopping through, but making it so fast. Because I had to render it and then speed it back up again. Then render it again. Anyway, thank you all for joining. It was lit. Wish we could have done more in Zomboid, but I'm about to have some tacos. And go see what my cat's up to, because I hear him fucking flying around the house like there's no tomorrow. Alrighty. Have a good rest of your day, night, whatever it is for you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.